Hi, hello and welcome to Journey Towards Wealth. In today's video, let's see what are the steps that you need to take for creating wealth over a period of time. When it comes to creating wealth, most people assume that this is not something that could happen to you. This happens because of lack of awareness among the people on what the process and system that you need to have in place so that you can accumulate wealth over a period of time. Most people do not go through a process or system to actually accumulate wealth over a period of time. And many a times it is the success of people who are able to accumulate wealth that inspires others to do it. But they fail to realize that the people who have been successful have done it through a proper system and process in place through which they have continued on their journey to accumulate wealth. Initially, when you embark on this journey, your wealth will not grow much. You would get disheartened by the way the wealth has been growing. But it is over a period of time that you actually see the difference and you see a bigger corpus being accumulated. This is not a short journey of 2 years or 5 years. It is decadal journey. It is over decades that you accumulate wealth. Most people do not follow a process or system through which they continuously keep investing and their money gradually grows and over a period become a substantial amount. This most people don't follow. They start on the process, in between when they don't see their money growing, they stop the process, and that's the reason why 99% of the people are not able to be wealthy. Again, in the top 1% that's wealthy, there may be some people who got lucky with businesses, some investments which got them wealthy over a short period of time. But most people in this 1% category has become wealthy over a period of time through their regular investments. So today we will have a deep dive into what it takes for you to create wealth over a period of time. When it comes to accumulating your wealth, it is important for you to understand there are 3 pillars to creating wealth over a period of time. The first and the foremost one is to start early. Even if you have a small amount of investment, if you start early, that will take you a long way in terms of your investment journey. Many people underrate the importance of this single step in your investment journey. I have already made a detailed video on the importance of starting early when it comes to investing. And I would actually put it in the description box so that you can have a look in the video and understand why this one pillar is so very important for you when it comes to your journey of investment. If you have already done this in your 20s, there is nothing that can stop you from accumulating wealth over the next couple of years. But is that the only step necessary? No. You need to follow up with other 2 steps so that you are creating wealth of substantial amount. So along with starting early, you should also ensure that you are investing wisely and judiciously. It is important that you invest in areas where you would get a better return over a longer period of time. Equity is a place where your investments would be substantially better than other options of guaranteed return schemes. Here, if you're somebody who can stomach the volatility of the equity market and you're aware about the equity market's ups and downs, over a period of 30 or 40 years, you would be in a better position to accumulate a higher corpus. So once you start early, the biggest benefit of time can be power of compounding. And that compounding can work only if you are invested in equity market or any market linked schemes like mutual funds, small cases, ETFs or direct stock investment. Once age is on your side, it is easy for you to actually go through the volatility in the equity market, and through this you will be in a position to make a higher return. Even a small difference in your returns over a longer period of time would make a huge impact on the wealth that you will be creating. And hence, once you are aware about equity markets and the risk associated with it, you can actually embark on this journey and make your step towards accumulating a huge corpus over this long term tenure. Let's say if you're somebody who's around 20 years of age and has embarked this journey with an equity investment which would give you a return between 10 to 12%, which is way above that you would get in a fixed deposit or in any other guaranteed return schemes. Here, the best part about investing in equity is that it is able to beat inflation and your returns are always better than inflation. If you're somebody who has a risk appetite to go a little more in riskier assets, you can look at investments in a mid cap or a small cap ETF or mutual funds because you have a longer tenure, which would fetch you a return between 14 to 18%. And this can happen only on a long term basis. If you're looking for a short term investment, this is not your option. The first two pillars, which is starting early and investing wisely and judiciously in investments that can fetch you better returns over a longer time horizon, is a sure shot reason for power of compounding to have an impact on your investment. But here again, if you're somebody who is very risk averse and cannot stomach the volatility of the equity market, then this is not your place. But if you're somebody who is okay with this kind of volatility and are convinced that over a period of time your investment would grow into a substantial corpus, then if you follow through these two steps, you are in for a success in terms of accumulating wealth over a longer horizon. Now comes the third step, which is to increase your investment and to invest regularly. Many people actually miss out on this pillar because once they start an investment, they keep doing the same amount over a period of time. But for you to actually create wealth on a long term, then you have to keep increasing your investment with every increase in your salary or a promotion or increment, or even if a bonus is received, you need to keep increasing your investment. If you're just following the same amount, let's say for example, you started investing around 10,000 rupees per month in SIP or in the systematic investment plan basis, and you continue that for the 10 or 20 years of your investment, but your salary, which was at 30,000, would have grown to 3 lakh per month over this period. Here, you're investing over a period, you're investing only a very small portion of your income, and the amount that would get accumulated would be good, but it is not in accordance with your increase in salary. Hence, it becomes very important for you to increase your investment over a period of time. If you have an increment, then try and allocate around 80% of that increment towards your savings and investment. This will ensure that you will not get into lifestyle inflation, or your lifestyle doesn't get updated with every increase in salary, but that amount would be redirected to the investment and savings part. This is another step which will help you to actually accumulate wealth on a longer duration. Again, it is important that you keep investing money regularly. It is through SIP, that is systematic investment plan, rather than having a huge lump sum, especially when the peak of the market is almost there. That is not a way to actually make money. Whenever there is a market fall, you can increase your investment, but you have to keep investing regularly in every month or every quarter, so that over a period of time your money will grow. So if you're somebody who is ready to actually make use of these three pillars to create wealth, there is no way that you will not be able to accumulate wealth over a period of 10 to 30 years. With starting early, investing regularly, and with every increase in your salary, you keep increasing your investment and ensuring that you are investing in assets that can beat inflation over a longer horizon, and which are able to give you a much better return than the regular investment option. This is your secret for creating wealth on long time. If this is something you are ready to follow, then you are in for success when it comes to creating wealth on a long term basis. So now you have gone through all the three pillars that are needed for you to actually create wealth on a long term basis. Any person who follows this process of starting early in investments or in products that are able to beat inflation on a substantial basis over a long period of time, and also ensuring that with every increase in your income you are able to increase your investment and you're investing it regularly over a period of every month or every quarter, then you are in for a success to create wealth over a long term basis. This is something which people miss out. They think that people who have become wealthy has done that in a day. It doesn't happen that way. As it is said, Rome was not built in a day. The same way, wealth accumulation is not a single day process. It needs years and years of effort to actually invest money, follow through it, and then keep increasing that investments over a period of time, whether the markets are up, down, sideways. You keep investing your money, and at the end of 20 or 30 years, you would have a corpus which you wouldn't even have imagined. That is exactly the power of compounding. That happens when you are dedicated to the process and system that you have designed for your investment. A prudent investor is somebody who understands this and ensures and wait patiently for the money to grow over a time. This is a very important aspect of wealth creation, which is never understood by 90% of people. They think the rich becomes wealthy because they have huge money. But again, they would have started somewhere and they have followed through these process to reach the status of being rich or wealthy. So if you're somebody who's interested to create wealth, then this is the right time to start. I hope this video is useful for many of you. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel so that we can update regular videos. Thank you so much for your time.